Hi everyone, welcome back to the long dark, 500 days in the dark. So I passed the night in between this episode and that episode, and I'm currently at risk of getting cabin fever. So what I might do to start off the episode is just do a little fishing in this fishing hut over here to try and get down my cabin fever risk. There's a bun. But yeah. Hopefully everything's going well for your guys' day. I'm on one of my days off this week, just doing a bunch of recording. So this episode and the one following are probably going to be batch recorded. Alright. I think this is the one with the door. Yeah, this is the one with the door. Alright, close the door. Can I start this fire? Alrighty. Do I have a book? No, but I have a stick. And I can use a stick and a fire striker. Or, well, no, I don't want to use my accelerant. So, we'll start the fire. Warm ourselves up a little bit. Because I'm hoping by doing some fishing in this hut, since it's not technically indoors, that it'll consider me outside for the purposes of cabin fever. Which you run the risk if you spend a majority of your time inside. This is the first time I've had the risk for it. Come on, fire. You can start. I believe in you, fire. There we go. Slide that in and that. The fire won't burn for a whole lot of time, but it'll burn at least. We'll break the ice. Come on. There we go. How much time do I have? Fish for an hour. Oh, I got a salmon.
Carry much more.
Alright. How's my cabin fever risk? Alright, my cabin fever risk is doing good. The weather's turning a little nasty outside though. So I might dip out, try to get some firewood. How long is that fish going to take to cook? 49 minutes. I'll take it and drop it out here. Just so that I don't run the risk of it getting bad on me. But yeah, today is going to be a little bit more of a chiller day, I think, because I need to get rid of this cabin fever. I want to get a good amount of food stockpiled up back at home. And it kind of seems like the weather's going to get a little bad. So we'll go up here. Is that a branch or a limb? It's a branch. Oh well. Break that down. I was hoping for a limb to be down, but a branch will do. There's a limb up there. I might have to restart my fire, which isn't the best, but it's not the worst either. Just want to get a good amount of firewood. Simple tasks. So now we know, though, the fishing huts do reduce cabin fever, which is always something good to know. And I might actually sleep out in the fishing huts at night with a little bit of a fire going and everything.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Just because I don't want to get cabin fever, and it is pretty high likelihood of getting it. Oh hey, hypothermia risk. Yay! I'm freezing. Alright, there's a wolf right there, and another wolf right there. You'll be okay. I'm gonna go back in here. Open the door. Oh cool, my fire's still going. I might have to, yeah, re-chip out the ice on there, but cook up our fish, because we'll eat that. Alright. Nom. That's a lot of calories. Look at those calories. So we're going to break the ice again. We're just going to do a couple hours of fishing. A little bit of a peaceful start to the episode. We got ourselves a rainbow trout. What else do I get? Nothing. I just don't want to waste the time of the spire. So, I'll do another 2 hours. Come on. Aw, my fishing tackle broke. That's okay. I have another one. Another trout, a smaller trout this time. Okay, another bit of fishing. Just waste a day fishing. Come on, anything good. Another trout. Alright, I'm getting pretty stinky. I've got 3 trouts on me, but yeah, we'll just keep fishing. Just keep fishing, just keep fishing, fishing. Oh, my tackle broke. And I think I'm out of tackle now. Yeah. Oh well. We got 3 fish, which is a decent amount of calorie. So we're gonna go this way and hopefully not aggro wolf. I don't think we'll aggro one, but you never know. How's my rifle doing? I got 2 shots. Alright. But yeah, the big plan for today is I want to head down that direction and go to the Quonset gas station, loot that up, see what I can find, and make my way up to, there's a lookout tower right there. Right there. I want to go that way. I think I've got a wolf aggroed on me. He's heading this way at least. I think he's on probably a rabbit. They're stalking something. But they're not interested in me, so that's good. Looks like I've lost my cabin fever risk. I'll double check once I get up here and get this fish dropped. Come on, cheeky climb. But yeah. Fishing's just a nice, peaceful way to get some calories. Well, and to wear your chick out, which is exactly what I've done. She's exhausted. There's a bun. I have a rock. I really need to get a bunny. I left my snare back at the trapper's homestead. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I did, because I could use that snare. Alrighty. Some fur limb that came down. I'm gonna drop this fish out here so it doesn't go bad as fast. And I'm gonna pass the night. I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to set out the next morning. Alright everyone, and we're back. So it is the next day in game. And we're going to check and make sure that the weather is not too terrible outside. It's looking pretty good, So what I am going to do is I want to head to the Quonset garage and that little coastal village. I'm gonna try to carefully get down this way. There looks like there's some wolves on the ice that way. So I'm gonna go this direction because there's a deer, and if they aggro, they'll hopefully switch to the deer. That's the hope, at least. I see more wolves. There's a lot of wolves. So we'll just go this way. It's actually also the next day in real life. We've had roofing going on at our apartment complex, and so I basically had to outwait the roofing crew, and they've been working on the roof for quite a while. I started at 8 in the morning. I was not too thrilled. But it's over now. It's not obnoxiously loud with banging of freaking nail guns, so that's a bonus. And we have a good roof, so I suppose that's a positive side of them working on it. Alright. I only have 2 shots. I'm not so lucky in this playthrough as my personal game. I've been playing, testing some mods that I do want to add. One of them's a hunger overhaul mod, which makes it a lot harder for me to do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is starving all day, eating right before bed. and regaining all the condition I lost. I talked about it in the last episode, I think, but it is actually pretty good. It's promising. It definitely makes the game a lot more challenging. It makes food so much more important than it currently is. It's important, but you can get by in this one all day without eating. And that one, the longer you go without eating when you're hungry, you know, the more you cut into your fat stores. So I like the essence of realism, so to speak. Alright, I want to head this way. I got the dead guy. I searched him, I think, last episode. So I'm going to go this way. Just going to have my rifle out. I really don't know if I want to use my rifle, though. I have my hatchet, right? Yeah, I have my hatchet. I should sharpen it a little bit, but I think I'm not going to use my rifle on these wolves leading this way. Unless there's a huge pack of them. Then I'll fire a shot to try to scare them. What is this? What is this little inlet? I'm gonna check it out. I don't think I've been here. Log sort. Woo! We discovered a new location. I mean, I knew this location was here. I just hadn't searched it yet. You'll be okay. Another mod that I'm going to add in is one that makes it a lot harder to just boil water and miraculously have water bottles appear. And it's going to do the same thing with fuel. It just makes it that bit more difficult. Although in this game we've already found water bottles, so it's not too crucial. But it'll mean if I have to restart, it'll add that degree of additional difficulty. And then it'll add more food items, I think it adds more clothing items, if I remember correctly. One of the mods adds more clothing items. So I'm kind of excited to mod this. It's relatively easy. And they all seem to be running relatively smoothly. How much water do I actually have? I'm doing good on water. I don't need to get this toilet water. Cool, cool. So we'll check up here. There's a dead guy. What you got on you, dead guy? Anything good? Got yourself a soda. Alright, anything in there? Socks. I'm rich for socks. Alright, search this up. Anything good?
I'll take it.
I can tear them up. I can either wear them or tear them. I didn't intend that. Ooh, combat pants. I'll have to check those out, because I don't think I've seen those before. Let me see. Worn jeans. Combat pants. Yeah, we'll wear the combat pants. They actually are a lot better than the jeans, so by far wearing the combat pants. Alright, did I search all these cupboards? I searched the bottom ones. I didn't search these top ones for some reason. Anything? Nope, nothing in there. I searched those top ones. Alright, that's this little place searched. And I think there's a trailer as well, if I remember correctly. So we'll go search that up. Yeah, there's a trailer right there. Sometimes there's a wolf that hangs out right in this area though, so I'm gonna just quickly dip in here and try to avoid any Borkos. I don't want them to do me a heckin'. Mittens, I don't really need them. I'll tear them up for the cloth, as will that. Alright, no dead guys. I could break these apart for the cloth, but eh. If I need the cloth, I'll come back and break that stuff up, like at a later time. It'll give me something to do as we push on to 500 days. Alright, nothing that way. So I'm gonna go this way. I at least want to reach the Quonset before the end of the episode, so I'm gonna try to make my way that way. Shouldn't be too much further down this road. Alright. It's a nice snowy day. It's not actually that cold in game, which is pretty reassuring. I shouldn't freeze to death, or I just have that good of clothing. Like, if I check. It's pretty cold, but I have good enough clothing to make it only feel like -1. So, yeah. That's pretty handy, all things considered. It at least keeps me warm. Alright, anything that way? No. We're gonna make our way this way, past this downed tree. It kind of looks like a landslide. Alright, alright. Just gotta keep my head on a swivel for wolves. I know I got my rifle out. I don't really have any shots for it, but I have one. I've got 2 shots, as I've said previously. I'm trying to be kind of conscientious. Oh, well, yes, I found us some reading and another shot. Neat. So that skill book will help me up my prowess with the rifle. I think that's the one, though, that you have to read for quite a long time. Let me check. How many hours do you have to read this? Oh, it's only 4 hours. That won't take me too long. There's one of them, I think it's the Advanced Guns. It's like 25 hours you have to read it. It's a thick book. Like, that one's a big book. This one's just a little, hey, here's how to clean your gun, here's how to shoot and aim and do that kind of stuff. Use the iron sights. Go this way. Alright. We're right up on the little coastal town. There's almost always wolves that hang around here, and there's also a bear that can spawn here. So this place is kind of a scary place, but I want the goodies that it has. That house is burned. I want to check the mailbox, because I've found rifle rounds in the mailbox before. Check the cars. Candy bar. Candy bar. Alright. Nothing. We'll open this up. Okay. That house is burned. I don't really see any wolves around this area. It looks like they were all out on the ice. There'll be one that moves in, though, for sure. Alright, where's my... There we go. We'll light this. Alright, beef jerky, flare. Flares are good. They're not as good as they were back in the very early stages of alpha. Flares were really your only weapon that you needed. You could throw a flare at a wolf and it would run yipping away. Now it just stops them from pouncing you and they just sit there and snarl at you. They'll follow you, and as soon as your flare runs out, they're going to jump you. But they're useful to have if you don't want to waste any ammunition or struggle with a wolf. I have the health. I think I could take... Yeah, I have the health. I can take struggling with like 1 or 2 wolves, but if there was a whole pack, I'd be kind of in a bad situation.
I wonder if I can drop any to
Food?
scare.
Nothing. Nothing. Anything in the microwave? No. Bottom cupboard? No. Okay. So what we'll probably do to end out this episode is we'll loot up this town. And then we'll call it and probably just stay the night in the Quonset. There's so much food in this house. I'm gonna be rich for food. I'm also wasting a bunch of fuel. Whoops. None of you saw that, right? That's our little secret there. Them there secrets. Soda. And nothing in the freezer. Alright, that's this house down. I don't know how many houses are not burned down. It's kind of a random numbers thing. So any of these houses have the chance of being standing that you can loot. The Quonset will always be standing, and I think this house with the flag will always be standing. But any of the others, there's a chance that they won't be... Well, they'll be burned down, which means they won't be enterable. Alright. Any goodies in here? Newsprint roll. Sorry if you hear any sounds. I think that's the roofing crew moving stuff around. Nothing in there. No. Nothing. But there's a lot of stuff I can also see in this house. Like the pork and beans. We're getting a lot of food, which is good. Especially if I had that mod, I'll have to eat up and fill my belly. Increase my fat stores like a bear. Alright, we're gonna check that out. Alright, we'll go into here. Plaid shirt. I wonder if that's better than the shirt I've got on. Socks. Pants. Nothing. Anything in here? No. Combat pants. I wonder if... Can I double up on my combat pants? If I fix them, they might actually be better than... Well, no, I think my work pants give me more armor, but they slow me down a little bit more. Yeah, we'll wear the combat pants. They're lighter weight. And weight management is going to be a thing. I want the warmest, toughest clothing that is also not the heaviest. Although the bear coat, it's the best one in the game, and it's super heavy. Alright, that looks like that's this house done. So this is just a little house, which is cool. Alright. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, there's a bear. Get inside. Get inside. I got slapped by the bear. Whew. I didn't see him. He got me, but I got inside just before he could really maul me. Alright. I sprained my ankle? What did that do anything? Oh, because it didn't actually go through. Well, now we know why there's no wolves around the gas station. Because Mr. Smokey the Bear's hanging around and scaring them all away. I wonder if I could kill him. I don't have very many shots, and it might take more than one to kill him is the only issue. Oh, come on, lag. Alright. There's that. Here's this note that I see a bunch. You can always pause, read that. Those are backer notes, so just little things that Hinterland did for those who kickstarted the game. Search this up. Climbing socks. I'll save going through all the little filing cabinets because the most we'll find is probably paper and stuff. Maybe a candy bar. Ooh, a new balaclava. But I do want to search that. Some firewood, I guess. I'll take it. I always forget that I can put stuff back. Anything in here? Candy bar. Nope. Anything in here? Sewing kit. Looks like another storm lantern, a set of tools. Okay. Arrow shaft. That'll be useful eventually. I'll have to make a trek to the forge with a bunch of scrap metal and cans and stuff. And look into getting them all done up. Just some bunch of food. I'll get those in off screen. Sorry, they started up the air compressor again, so I don't think they're quite done with our apartment. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Gauntlets, really? I wonder how well those will heat me up. I wonder if those are better. I don't think they're better than my rabbit skin mitts, but I'll check them. No, they're more armor, but they slow me down. So, sewing book, I'll read that in between. Or, well, we have reading material for a blizzard now. But yeah, That was the trek to the Quonset in the little coastal town and close encounter with another bear. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to hit that like button. It really tells me what you guys want to see. Don't forget to comment down below with any tips, tricks, or suggestions you may have. And don't forget to subscribe for more daily gaming content. You guys stay awesome. Mirror Alert Queen, out.